So, I am out in Armagh, Northern Ireland, ready for the Armagh 5k tonight, which wasn't on the plan until Friday, Saturday last week. One of the runners in my club dropped out, so the captain offered me a place, and although I'm not 5k fit, I thought, why not? Like, you only live once, and Armagh is such an incredible race. Like, nothing I've ever run in. I've run here once before, and it is just insane. The level and depth of field is mad. So yeah, I come out just to give it a go, to have some fun. Tried to freshen the legs up a little bit early this week, but we shall see how they respond tonight. It has been snowing and sleeting, and the floor is just like that horrible icy sludge at the moment, so hopefully that clears by later. Just done a shakeout, just 30 minutes easy, and yeah, I was joined by some crazy company. So the shakeout was with Phil Norman, Olympic steeplechaser, Chris Jones, GB ultra runner, but he's got some very fast times at the cricket distances as well, and Johnny Hopkins, who is Welsh Commonwealth Games steeplechaser as well. And then there's just me with yeah, very much out of my depth. I think I am ranked, because the numbers are ranked on your PBs, ranked like 150 or something in this race, and that was a PB when I was in better shape than I am now. So tonight could be interesting, but should also be really, really fun. Just to see where I'm at, enjoy the Armagh experience, run with the boys. Yeah, should be good.
Go Matt! Go Matt!
It's a little bit close to 14 minutes. They could very well do it. There's 15 or so of them in that leading group. They'll come round the bend. So it's nice. Go Hansen. The 4 AM split. No stand in behind. And there's Charlie Mantos. Mares kick it home. Mantos on the inside. You have to start seeing moving out up the home straight. And now it's Rodney. It's taking it on. It's Rodney down the hole. You get this. Rodney's going to take the...
So I'm obviously back home now, but let's talk Armagh. What an incredible experience, an amazing race. But I struggled. It was mad at the start line. It was hands everywhere, pushing, shoving, and everyone just sprints off. And I thought I was running really fast, just trying to not trip anyone else up, trying to not get tripped myself. And every kilometre there's someone shouting your split time. So I went through the first kilometre and he's like, 3:02! I was like, shit. 3:02, I need to be sub 3 minute Ks, especially in the first K, which should be the easiest kilometre. I thought, okay, maybe I haven't gone over the start line, it's taken a few seconds of hustle and bustle to get over the start line, maybe it's more like 3 minute K, but it should have felt a lot easier than that. So I tried my best just to run really honest, really strong, dig in, not get passed by too many people. And then it was like 6:03 and then 9:04 or something. I was like, oh, sub 15 is going to be a struggle. I did bring it down in the last K a little bit and a sprint finish, but 15:05, 15:06 chip, 15:05 gun. So I did my best. It wasn't a sub 15. It wasn't anywhere near my fastest 5K, but what an event. There were 17 sub 14 5Ks and 130 sub 15 5Ks in one race. If that's not the fastest with, when you think about depth for a 5K, then I don't know what is. There's also an amazing 3K international women's race. Unfortunately, it's before the men's, so you don't really get to see much of it because you're all nervous and you're warming up and doing drills and strides and stuff. But I did see the women absolutely fly past while I was doing some strides, and it looked very impressive. The whole event and vibe of the event is incredible. Whether you run it or not, I think it's something to be witnessed, to be out there in the dark, in Little Armagh, with lights and commentary and a car leading the way. It's just a spectacle to see and an amazing event. I don't know how they put it on, but it's so good. Olympians, and the winner in the men's race is actually like European champ of the steeplechase. So the depth in athlete is incredible. But yeah, 15:05. It's a solid performance. It's not as fast as I would have liked to have gone, but I'm not training for 5k. So I'm glad I went out there, had some fun, and then enjoyed a few beers, maybe a few too many beers after the race. It was nice socialising, talking to other runners, a bit of banter with some other clubs, a bit of Welsh Castles talk between Swansea and Ponty. Yeah, so it was all good. Had a bit of a hangover the next day, didn't get much running done. And yeah, the whole week wasn't the best week volume-wise, but I did get out on the Sunday for a long run.
Oh, welcome to marathon training. Wow, that was tough. Oh my God. Exploding gels, cramping hamstrings, just suffering from early on in that run. But just telling myself, it doesn't have to be good, but it does need to be done. So just ground it out. 19 something miles, and it was a 5k warm up, and then 13 times K on, K off. Yeah, just absolutely savage. Splits were nowhere near what I was hoping for when I came out for the run. I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that my legs are cooked, 5k fatigue still in them, and I'm not as fit as I want to be. So lots of work to do, no excuses, just had to get that run done, ground it out. My hands are literally so sticky because one of the gels exploded everywhere. Like, I tried to open it and the whole gel split and just went everywhere. But yeah, it was fueling, got a lot of fuel on board, so I'm happy with that. I'm really happy to get that bank because that was a struggle, real struggle. And that's not to mention the chafe, really bad chafe on both inner thighs. I never seem to get chafing, but today it was really bad. I normally wear underwear briefs. I decided to not wear underwear briefs today, and oh wow, do I regret it. I just wore the inner liner of the shorts, and it hasn't fared well. It did rain at the beginning of the run, so the shorts got wet, and I think they just absolutely cut me up. But maybe a little harden me up, toughen the skin up, ready for the marathon. Or maybe I'll just wear underwear shorts again, briefs, or something else, I don't know.
So as you can see, it was a decent long run, 19 miles averaging, including the warm-up and cool down, which there wasn't much of, 5:43 a mile, so really strong, but it was a battle, and the actual splits in the run were not what I was hoping for, but really happy just to get a really solid, intensive long run done to finish the week. The overall week's a bit of a funny one. The mileage is really down, 56 miles I think, which is really low for what I'm trying to do at the moment. But there was some really decent quality in there. There was that Monday session, 2 times 2 miles, the Armagh race, and the long run on Sunday. But very little else. 10 miles on the Saturday, a steady run on Tuesday. It wasn't enough basically, and I feel like that's becoming the general theme of this vlog so far. I am getting fitter, I am getting stronger, but I'm not doing as much as I would have liked. But I've got to be more consistent with my easy miles and my doubles. I think this week was a bit of an anomaly with Armagh, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I wanted to for the experience and because it's such an opportunity. But that wasn't specific to my goals really, and the hangover cost me a day. The travel the day before, should have got out in the morning, didn't, was working, and then was traveling and then got there late. So yeah, I lost 2 days of running, and actually the hangover lasted a few days. It was awful. But yeah, there's some quality in there. There's just not enough volume. But we don't give up.
We continue, we build. See you next time.